Michael Wilbon.
We got ESPN analyst on analyst crime.
That's a fact. Comes at Stephen A. Smith and ESPN.
Yep. Destroys them, bro.
Basically saying they putting out a piece of shit.
Yeah. And
I quote.
And the hand's gonna put the quote up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What he said. And bro, basically, Stephen A. Smith, aka Kermit the Frog looking nigga, you know what I mean? Shout out my bro Riz. He took big bro Riz. He told me to put out there Kermit the Frog looking ass nigga. But anyway, basically he said, I just seen in the quote, it's a show talking about Bronny every single day. You know what the show is, alluding to First Take, right?
Facts.
They do PTI. Michael Wilbon and Tony Cole for the younger crowd who don't know. Yo, ESPN, me and Jiggs, when they retire, we up next. Put us on that slot, man. Yo, that's really like my thing. I want to be PTI, but anyway, that's what he said. The producers came to them and was like, yo, we want y'all to talk about Bronny. They dubbed it.
Said, no, I'm good.
Nah, I got assumption. Nah, we not doing that. How y'all talk more about Bronny than SGA?
Mm-hmm.
And bro, you know what this goes to show me, bro? Stephen A. Smith is a puppet.
He's a pawn.
Because if Stephen A. Smith, you are First Take. So that goes to show me you could be like, nah, I don't want to talk about Bronny. You talking about you forcing us to talk about Bronny. Nah, you don't got to talk about Bronny. Michael Wilbon just said it.
That's a fact.
The producers and PTI is the OG of the shows. They said, nah, we're not talking about it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Stephen A. Bro, we've been saying this since we started this, before we started this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, these dudes go up here, and he was, and it wasn't just about Bronny. It's about the Cowboys, the GOAT debate. Yeah. It goes deeper than rap.
Facts.
And bro, and he's tired of it. When Michael Wilbon tired of something, and for him to come out and take shots, bro, that's tough. That's tough, bro.
And this is analyst on analyst crime, and he said it like, yo, I don't even care if my bosses get mad. And he threw not a shot at Pat McAfee, but he just like, yo, like, they might get mad because I'm saying whatever, because he was cursing. He was like, yo, we got somebody on ESPN that say whatever he want right now anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, like you just said, like, you want to know why? Because he was coming up in a time when ESPN wasn't all like this. And if you 25 and under,
you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know because you think ESPN always used to be like this. Like debates and drama. Nah, it used to really be about breaking down the game and talking about sports. It's always been a debates.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. It's always been debates. But it was more of a, not just about one person. It was more about breaking it down.
And PTI breaks down everything. They talk about golf. They do baseball. They do boxing. They do everything. So I know where he's coming from. And this is the thing we've been preaching. Bro, we don't want to hear about the Cowboys every day.
Facts.
No, we don't want to hear about LeBron every day.
Facts.
A dude just had 60, 10, and 10, and y'all act like if Steph Curry would have did that, we'd have been jumping through the walls, bro.
Yo.
So I'm totally on board with this guy right now.
No,
I'm not even gonna hold you. And then he also talks about the little feud between LeBron and Stephen A. Smith. Bro, them having a segment, a 17-minute rant of Stephen A. Smith, bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Who cares? I get it, because we had to talk about it. Because it's like, yo, is this sports or Jenny Jones or Ricky Lake?
Yes.
What is
Facts, bro.
What is it? And Jenny Jones and Ricky Lake been off TV for 20 joints, probably. Longer than that. But, bro, we want to get to the real stuff, bro. I don't want to hear about your personal issues with LeBron. I don't.
No.
What are we here for?
Yeah.
And, bro, it was 17 minutes long, bro. Molly had to go to break. And, bro, that's not ESPN. So
you got the Stephen A. Smith show for that.
Yeah, like you do that on your own time. No, I want to know what happened last night because I was at work. So I want to know what went on.
Yeah.
In sports. That's what people turn on sports for, bro.
Yo, thank you. And you know what? That's a great point, bro. You know when we was in college You turn on ESPN to find out, and just in case you missed something.
Facts.
Like, yo, what happened in this game? What happened in this game? Oh, what this player did? What happened with this player?
Bro, when we was in high school, we had to go to bed early. The late West Coast game, we couldn't finish watching those games. So when I wake up, bro, I missed the 81-point game. I had to wake up and see the highlights. Because the game, Laker games stay on till 1 a.m.
Facts.
So I don't want it. The first thing I see on First Take is him whining about him having an altercation with LeBron James. I don't want to see that, bro.
Yo, I ain't even think about that.
I'm coming here to see the highlights from the night before. Or the what happened? We're in playoff time coming. Baseball just started.
And bro, it's gonna come a point in time. I know people can't see it now because and this is all over the world. Drama sells, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is TV now, is all reality TV. So this is everywhere, not just sports. But it's gonna come a point in time where people's gonna be tired of this, bro.
Facts.
Like, yo, drama. Like, Stephen A. Smith act is gonna get old very, very soon.
Yep, it happened to his man already.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He got lucky because he's on ESPN and he struck while the iron was hot.
That's a fact.
So they gave him that 100 M's.
Mm-hmm. Because he kept them afloat. He kept them.
But it's gonna come a point in time, bro. It really is, bro.
Your time is coming.
And the real gonna start taking over soon. You know what I mean? Like
the real media.
Facts, but for Michael Wilbon to do this I'm like, yo.
Because he don't.
And
he's opinionated, but not like that.
Now, and he said, yo, this not about Stephen A. Smith. He tried, but we know who you was talking about. But
we could read between the lines.
But he's tired of it, bro. And I'm glad somebody spoke up.
Had to be done.
Yeah. If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you check out the full episode.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.